Now that you already know the course structure, I will guide you more deeply into the process and the different aspects. So before we start looking on each step, I will do an introduction on what soccer scouting is and the different aspects of it. In the last few years, soccer scouting is becoming more popular and it's growing very quickly all over the world. It's crucial for the future of the industry, and some clubs can make more accurate decisions. I will provide you with some advices that might be useful for you to become a soccer scout. Remember that it can be a long path where you are continuously learning. First of all, and the most important thing for you to understand is if you are willing to go through this process with joy, passion, patience, and dedication. Ask yourself, is this really the area of expertise in soccer that you are willing to go for? If your answer is yes, so let's move forward. Soccer scouting is divided into main areas: talent identification and individual player assessment, which both have subdivisions, but for now let's focus on these two main ones. So let's talk about talent identification to start. Talent identification is simple to simplify, and like the name says, is to identify a player or different players with a present and future potential. It's usually done in a group of players, what it can be in a match, in a training, in a tournament, or even at a park. Inside scouting, this is the first step, and usually it's something that any soccer enthusiast likes to do automatically when watch a match or a kid playing at the park. Who didn't heard some things like, oh, the other day I saw a player that is fabulous, is like the next Ronaldo, you should go and watch him. So we can say that is innate to the majority of the soccer enthusiasts, and even people inside soccer that have other roles rather than scouts. We all have a scout spirit, a scouting instinct. What is important is to distinguish what is the first impression and what is to be a soccer scout. A soccer scout goes deeper and digs much more as he can to gather as more information and details about that same player. Has some sensibility or a large sensibility to understand a numerous number of aspects that can be only seen with experience and knowledge. Not with specialize, but knowing what to look at. So now that we have at least one player in our shortlist, we can talk about the other division of scouting, that is the individual player assessment. To watch a single player in a match, that is the most recommended way, where our eyes are only focused on that specific player, on his different skills, but also in the different actions that he has during the game, in a collective way or individual way. Now we can process a broader and deeper idea of the player's profile, although in most of the cases it's still not enough, so we need more times to watch him, to have the chance to see him in different contexts. More close we are to have a more accurate result in this case. This process is pretty much the same and applicable to youth and to senior soccer scouting, either amateur or professional. As you can see, this is something that you can do anywhere without any or a very low initial cost. You can issue your first reports and gain experience to find your own style, to understand if it's something that you like to do and if you want to invest and give the next step. Like in any other areas of expertise, these days you can obtain almost infinite information online. Searching, reading, choosing good sources are great for your experience. Scouting your own mentor or mentors is very useful and inspiring for the path. Reading books, articles, interviews from experienced people gives you more tools and more knowledge, what is never too much. Diverse approaches and ideas are always great, so give you more options, make you think, and allow you to find your own style. All these steps are essential despite your previous experience, background, soccer knowledge, but for the ones that are having their first contact with soccer is crucial, and it's very important to understand the game and learn how to read the game and to decode it in the different moments in the same match. For this, and again, like in any other area, it's crucial to watch as many matches as you can. This is fundamental. Ask questions to yourself, consider all the possible answers, ideally a mixture of live and video matches. In this case, I also recommend to look at match analysis material that you can find very easily. Therefore, as you can see, to initiate, you don't need much, you only need passion, dedication, and persistence above all. In the upcoming videos, I will deliver you some more tips that can be useful for you to improve and to start to get involved in scouting if that's your desire and your goal.